Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
You're listening to
Nico DLG.
Nerd Thug Radio.
You didn't even get introduced there.
No, I wasn't in there. I'm not part of the show anymore, guys.
I know, right?
He's just the producer.
Just the producer.
Just the producer.
Nico, I'd mute him. I mean, that's just me. I'd stop. I wouldn't give him any more camera shots.
I'll walk.
Just drop him.
And he's gone.
I'll just call in weekly. And we can make it work.
There you go.
Here's our new host, Aaron
You'll
Cantu.
turn my mic on. I swear, I am gonna go crazy.
All right, give him back his mic, Nico.
That's right.
You better behave.
Your
That's
toy-
right,
your-
boys.
I give your toy back.
That's right, boys. Nico, you have no right to mute me.
I like it, Nico. Get aggressive. Anyway, we're
And
here.
then he's gone.
We're here at Nerd Thug Radio. You're listening to us on 104.5,
106.1 sister stations.
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm
to
getting
yell.
angry now. Yes,
Easy.
I am.
Easy radio
That's really
rage.
aggressive.
So we're in the middle of the weekly top 3
Yeah, and our special guest Aaron Cantu is helping us today.
from 2 Clicks from KO.
What up?
Aaron,
And,
I'm sorry that our producer sometimes has Tourette's and mutes me by accident.
I'm sorry that our producer has to rein you in like the giant child you are.
Listen, I am not a giant child.
Listen, Duckbill, a nice vest, okay?
Listen, boy man with the beard. Boy man with the beard who can't get a haircut to save his life.
What are we doing, Chuck?
At least your shirt's not faded this
Are we
week.
doing Chuck and Shaq right now?
All
Is
right,
that
so
what's happening?
yeah, right. All right, so we're in the middle of weekly top 3 in honor of Baywatch that dropped over the weekend. We're doing TV shows that we think should
be
become movies or need a movie.
That's true.
So we're at Corey DLG. You're number 2.
So my number 2 is technically an anime, but it's really not because it's the greatest anime of America.
Wait, man, I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
It's your favorite one, right?
It is. It's the only one I like.
Ronin Warriors.
There
Ronin
it is.
Warriors.
Oh, yeah. 5 magical armors fight 4 also magical armors possessed by evil, and they saved the world from Tulpa, which I thought was a powder, but it turns out it's a bad guy. And ninjas. Lots of ninjas.
Lots and lots of ninjas.
And a giant white tiger.
Ooh,
I just want to throw that out there. He's a good guy.
it's always fun when cartoons have like a big animal.
Right, and like the tiger was probably even more BA than the Ronin Warriors in the beginning because it would kill like 6 ninjas while they're all fighting 1 each.
Yeah.
I'd be like, come on, guys, step your game up. The
It's like
tiger's handling
It's like
everybody.
the pocket tank in Hero Click. Just
Right,
Right.
it just rolls through. But so, yeah,
Is
because
it like?
go ahead.
Is it giant realistic and flying also?
Oh, does it fly, the tiger?
No, but it does get a magical armor when
okay.
Ryu goes to Armor of Inferno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ronin Warriors.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
do you want live action or do you want?
No, I want live action, but here's what I would do.
So
Okay.
like a Power Rangers movie?
No, way better because it'd be in the future.
You got 30 seconds. Go.
I'd put it in the future, like far in the future. It'd be like Blade Runner future, flying cars, neon lights, all kinds of cool stuff. So Tulpa comes back. So I'd make it almost like a sequel to the cartoon series.
Okay. Okay.
And so the environment's been so destroyed and like beaten down that it's hard to find the 5 armors because they at one point in the series the little samurai guys got hurt and their armors magically flew back to like the home elements to recharge. So they had to track them back down. The one's in space, one's in the earth, one's in fire. So it's actually in like an active volcano. So like in the future when there's no environment, these things like just kind of like it's hard to find them. So then somebody finds
They're
one.
hidden on the black market.
Exactly, and it triggers like this magical war.
Okay. Seems like a lot going on all at once.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
You could actually send the armors to different planets since like what they need isn't on this planet,
Oh,
and then that could
snap.
trigger like an
Space
interplanetary
travel.
war.
Someone could be on Venus. Yeah, that would be cool.
A lot of women on Venus.
That's where they're from. They live here though.
Not anymore. Not
Oh.
in your future.
That's true. They could go back to Venus.
Did you forget what you were doing already?
No, I mean I know where I'm at.
Okay.
This is home, right?
All right. So my number 2 is a female-led movie.
Okay.
Xena Warrior Princess.
Nice.
That would be a great movie.
Man.
She's still pretty hot.
Lucy Lawless.
You
Lucy
could-
Law. Yeah, I was
She's
just
still
thinking
pretty
that. She
hot.
actually.
You could probably get her to even do it.
No, you give her like a cool cameo though.
Do
like,
you?
Like they're in early on, Xena's in a bar and she's there and they like bar fight for like 10 minutes.
She's like a token bad guy.
Well, no, she can play like old Xena. And like they bar fight and she's like,
Yeah,
"You're not so bad."
Yeah, you're not so. That would be
and,
great.
and then she kind of like mentors her for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then she gets
And they
like
get
she gets like an
killed or
arrow
something.
from the bad guy, and
And then it's
she's
like
dead.
a montage of her
Yeah.
training her,
Yeah, see?
and then she dies.
Yeah,
They
Or
could
an
do-
inspirational speech.
Yeah, and they could do like bikini training.
Come
Obvious.
on.
No.
Don't ruin my movie.
What do you mean?
They didn't have bikinis back then.
Okay, so they're naked. My bad.
Jeez, you ruin everything.
What happened?
Take your
I mean,
toys and go
they-
home.
I mean, it's Greece. They have to train naked. That's what they.
That's such a good show. Like it would. I mean, if they've done Hercules movies, they should do Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah, I would like that.
That'd be good.
Would you have the Rock crossover?
I don't know. Maybe
He was Hercules.
He was
Heracles.
Heracles.
He was Heracles. That's true.
That'd be. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe Xena could fight him.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Naked.
Okay, Nico, you're number one.
They did cross over on the show.
They did.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin Sorbo
Yeah.
needed more money, and so he just started showing up
I'll
everywhere.
do it.
He was like, "Can Hercules be in space?" They're like, "No, Kevin, stop."
Come on, please. In the future.
All right.
All
It's
right,
the
so-
one no one saw coming. Rick and Morty. All right. I'm done.
And all right. So, Aaron, what's your number one?
My number one is Berserk.
Oh, a good
Like-
Berserk movie? That would be good.
So,
Yeah. I don't know if you know.
Gotta think
Have you
about
ever?
this.
It's
I don't
a
either.
Japanese anime.
The big guy with the sword
It's
we
a really
interviewed?
long.
Oh, the guy
Yeah,
with the big
it's
sword
like
at LA
ridiculous.
Con?
Yeah.
His name's Guts. His name's Guts. Like, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous anime. It's really long. Has to do with, like, demons and stuff. There's a lot of like also kind of weird erotic stuff too. But I mean, it's Japanese cartoons. So
Was
I don't know,
this
it's a
the
lot.
like the all men should fear the Lubu?
No, that's Dynasty Warriors.
But I was going to say
Oh,
that.
also
'Cause
Chinese
that's a
mythology.
Great, that's a
No,
great
it
verse.
was.
It's great.
Nico just yelled that out in the middle of a crowded room.
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
It was
We're like,
kinda
what are you
scary.
talking about?
Because Lubu shut up on stage, and all men should fear him.
See, okay, I mean,
don't.
calm down, calm down.
That's fair.
So Guts, he has
But
a
yeah, I
giant
think-
sword, right?
Yeah, he has this really giant sword that like it's not sharp at all. It's dull. It's just that strong and it's just that big that he can like literally just hack people in half with it.
Who did Kill Bill? Was that Guy Ritchie?
No, that's Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino.
No, that's
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino.
He
Yeah,
should do this movie.
He should do a Guts movie.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, that is.
I can see that.
Yes.
You know, Nico famously interviewed Guts for Louisiana Comic Con
He did,
in
I see him.
Shreveport.
Big sword.
Check out the
I'm so
YouTube,
jealous.
and there's a little interview on there of Nico talking to him.
It is. He was terrified.
Yeah, first one.
As
First one.
always, go to our YouTube and check out Nerd Thug Radio, and it's filed under terrible Nico interviews.
It sure is.
I'm going to start that playlist now.
All right, so Corey, you're number one.
Okay, so my number one,
It's a cartoon.
it is. They've already done this.
Smurfs.
No, but it was terrible.
The Smurfs 3.
Okay, all right, yeah. So I would like it redone. G.I. Joe.
Oh yeah.
But
I'm
American Hero.
totally on board
I would,
with this.
but I would really want a good one.
I'm totally on
Like,
board.
where they're-
Dark and evil.
Like Dark, where they're actual special forces, where
like Cobra Wars.
right, where they're actually fighting a real Cobra. That's,
Like Dread with Carl Urban, like that kind of like.
okay, so where Dredd with Carl Urban was true to the comics, that's the kind of true to form I want, where they're not afraid to be a little brutal. Like G.I. Joe technically is like the cream of the crop.
Right. They're the
So these
best of the
guys-
best.
And so like every one of them was super specialized in their things: snow and skiing and underwater and ninja and sexy
Snake Eyes
spear
did look
throwing.
cool in both of them though.
Right, and Snake Eyes was like the only one they did right though.
Right.
Everyone else was
And
so
Shadow.
bad, and except
Storm
for
Shadow.
Adrena Patridge, she's
She was hot.
so hot.
Both the chicks in there were hot.
The first one, I didn't
Yeah,
think so.
I think she was hot, too.
No, I didn't like her. A little mouthy for my
Real
taste.
mouthy.
But
I am so on board for a remake of G.I. Joe.
yeah, but I would want
Oh,
like Halo jumps and like aquatic murder and like
Aquatic murder.
for real hardcore.
they could do
special
like the
forces.
Cobra Wars storyline.
Right,
And that
and
would
then-
be great.
Because it would make the villain so much better.
Right.
If it was like gritty and real,
Right.
like the Xanatos Tomas thing
Should
would be
almost
crazy.
just be like a TV show, but Game of Thrones. It's
Yes. Yeah, Showtime should be making
G.I. Joe's.
G.I. Joe.
Cobra Wars, like after Game of Thrones.
Right.
It's a
Well,
TV series now.
So for all those who
Well,
haven't,
HBO makes Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
yeah, but
HBO.
for all those that, if
Yeah.
you haven't read the Cobra Wars, which you probably haven't, but G.I. Joe's awesome. Basically, the Cobra Wars storyline, the Cobra Commander dies, so now you've got like 16 of these
Like super lieutenants.
super lieutenants who are all like vying for the spot of Cobra Commander. And
It
so
is basically Game of Thrones.
it's Game of Thrones
Right.
in G.I. Joe world.
But
And it's
yeah.
awesome. It's
So
a great
that's
story.
that's my number one.
That's a good one. My number one
Yes.
is Constantine.
Okay.
I think
I
they
really
take.
like Constantine.
I do.
Well-
I love the Matt Ryan
But see,
version of Constantine.
I think Keanu Reeves nailed Constantine.
Dude, Matt Ryan as Constantine is awesome.
No, he
And
is.
so
but
they're supposedly they're making like a Justice League Dark movie.
yeah, they're
They
talking
just
about
lost
it.
the director though.
Yeah.
If
They can't,
Matt Ryan isn't Constantine in that movie, I will riot because that guy is my favorite Constantine.
I want to pay money just to watch you riot
I
by
will
yourself,
riot.
just running around throwing
I'll
trash
be
cans at buildings.
I'll be in front of the Cinemark and the AMC's like, this isn't my Constantine.
I don't
Not
know.
my
Not my Constantine.
I think
Not
you're-
my Constantine.
Not my Constantine.
I think you're protesting. I
Not
hope you're
my
protesting.
Constantine. Those are. I'm holding a sign.
Oh, okay.
Holding a sign.
If you're watching on YouTube right now,
holding a sign.
just go ahead and tell
I'm not,
me. If
I'm not
you,
climbing ropes. I'm holding
you,
a sign.
you, Use the comments to tell me what you think he's doing there.
But
Because I don't think he's protesting.
that show on NBC was so good.
For the 6 episodes.
No, it was a full season. It was a full 12 or 13 episode.
Oh, okay.
But they stuck it like right before or after like
A Jesus show.
the Bible show.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
They wanted it to die, basically.
Right, and it was on NBC. So
They were like, "Oh, we got to put this out."
But don't you think it's weird that CW didn't jump? Like, CW at that time had Green Arrow and Flash was starting.
Right.
And they didn't.
Well, they brought Matt Ryan onto Arrow. He
Right.
did like 2 or 3 episodes
As Constantine.
Right, and
But they never.
I don't know why they couldn't
didn't like
figure it
him.
out.
They were like, "Nah, we don't want to."
No, I mean they like Matt Ryan enough because in the Justice League Dark animated movie, he's
Well,
the voice of
Every
Constantine.
time they use animated Constantine, like even on the CW Seed,
Yeah, he's
when Constantine shows up, Matt Ryan does the voice.
Yeah, I like that guy.
But I think Keanu Reeves, I really liked
good.
that Constantine movie.
I don't know. Matt Ryan's my Constantine.
Digimon Honsu was the Papa
But-
Midnight, and that was so good.
Not my Constantine.
He was like, "You will respect the rules of my house."
It was a good show. And
Yeah.
like they set the show up for like
I mean-
such great stuff.
Well, they had a lot of big name actors in that show too. Though.
I'm trying to think what the name of the devil
name?
was. He's in a ton of stuff that I like.
Right.
He always plays like a
It's,
Russian or Chechenian guy.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name. Anyway, he's in American
Yeah.
Gods right now, and he plays like a Chechen death god.
The guy
Oh,
from
it's cool, man.
the
It's
guy
cool.
from Deadwood,
It's
and he's
Peter
also
Stormare, whatever his name.
right. It's the guy
Peter
from
Stormare.
I can't remember.
I honestly can't think of his name right now to save my life.
Just
But
save
dude,
my life.
that movie had freaking Shia LaBeouf.
Yes, it did. A young Shia
He
LaBeouf.
plays
Mhm.
Chaz.
Young
It has
Shia.
Rachel Weisz, who's
That's right. That's
the-
where I
the
fell in love
mummy
with Rachel
chick
Weisz.
from the first one.
After Constantine, I then
Yeah.
went back and watched The Mummies because of Constantine,
her.
and she's so good in those.
Oh, this is a good segment,
She'll-
but we got to jump out to a break. We come back, we're gonna get into the Nico DLG segments,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna come back and wrap the show up with our boy Aaron Cantu talking a little hero clicks. You're listening to the Nerd Thug Radio.
Hashtag talking nerdy to you.